typically you put junior analysts in the job of triaging your initial alerts, and they're training and they're learning the ropes. And that is ultimately the most important step in the process, because if they mark something as a false positive, it just gets dropped on the floor. And if they're tired or if they make a mistake or they haven't been trained properly, you could miss really valuable alerts. So I feel like that's one area where you really should lean in on technology and trust the technology to make that really important first step.
Yeah. I mean, time to contain is something that doesn't get enough attention. I feel like in broader conversations, we talk about the sexiness of tools and all the capabilities that they bring. But at the end of the day, what are we trying to solve? Yeah. We want to contain malicious activity, anomalous activity as quickly as possible so that we have it under control long enough to investigate it and make a good determination. And to your point, you might have somebody who's fresh out of school, who's eager to get into security, but if they miss their cup of coffee and now you've got a major ransomware incident because one indicator was skipped as for whatever reason, that's a problem. And it's not, that's not to disparage the efforts that people put into trying to break into this industry. It's just, it is a very real challenge that we face. There's too much data. And going back to Sumed's earlier problem or question, statement, I guess, really was about how we're talking about the human element and like these historical data element problems that kind of converge. Yeah. AI is trying to solve something that humans aren't really good at doing on our own, and in doing it faster. Right? We don't do data very well, right? No. And I think that's something we need to be honest about.
100%.